Arrested for trying to report that another crime was being committed?
Why would you be arrested?
Because it's happened almost 30 times.
When were you almost arrested? I've been out here several times.
I'm not really being heard. I've been arrested for reporting crimes almost 30 times.
Well,
So,
not here and not with me, so I don't know.
okay, so what's happening is that I'm trying to make calls. And then this location is blaming me for the emails that I got about rape, and I told her that I'm busy and I can't talk to her.
Who? The
Yes.
person for Promise Point?
Yes. So, nonetheless, I don't know why she would interrupt me, and multiple different parties have done it. That's one issue. So I told her,
Interrupt you.
well, I'm trying to make calls, and I'll go into that. Okay, but I have several different texts, and I've expressed to her that right now I'm trying to flee. I can't talk. And I said that I know you guys are about to put me out because it's happened multiple other times. Places have put me out when I was gone. And then she said, you put yourself out. And I said, I'm busy now trying to flee abuse. And she keeps sending me messages. She's saying that I said that places have put me out gone. She's saying, no, that you put yourself out. So I said, please, I can't talk now. But nonetheless, they're going to put me out. No one's interrupted all these other locations for doing it. So nonetheless, I'm trying to find an environment, and my device is being hacked. The network is being hacked, and I've made 4 different phone calls. And it's brought me to the same message, and I've experienced this years. What's really happening is I'm speaking with counterfeits, and my device, the network is being hacked. So when I'm scared and trying to flee, I get these calls, and it's being manipulated to where I can't talk to people to flee. It's uploaded to the YouTube channel. You can see it.
I thought you had told my sergeant yesterday that your phone was only doing 911 calls. That's why you were calling on 911.
So you won't take the report of my phone being hacked, period, what I'm reporting now?
I'm asking you.
Yeah, right now.
Conversation goes 2 ways, Ms. Clark.
Well, you're misunderstanding. I don't know if it's on purpose or intentional. Today, there's multiple different strategies for me not to receive my phone calls. I'm not quite certain on why I can't get law enforcement regarding it because it puts my safety at risk. I've been defrauded out of funds, and there's all kind of countless crimes that are happening to me. So I'm not quite.
Know whether someone takes your phone call or not, like that.
Yeah, I don't really know how to combat that. You're strategizing to tamper. Please don't cover your badge. That's also a crime. Well, your name.
Crime, and you know.
You're trying to hide your identity. That is crimes. You have to expose who you are. Well, I want YouTube to know it.
You've already done that.
But this is another crime that you're trying to intimidate me and bully me for trying to report the crime, like what I've experienced in years. This is a mistreatment because my reports are traumatic because you guys are enlisted as minions to taunt me and intimidate me for reporting crimes and take my freedom.
No one's minion. I work for the sheriff's office.
Well, you had your behavior is showing you that you're a minion because you are rearranging and redirecting my words to conceal crimes. That your behavior is showing that you're a minion and enlisting other parties. Okay, I'll do it, but you're giving me the same counterfeit report number to conceal crimes.
It's not a counterfeit report. I already explained to you. It's a supplement. Every time I come out here.
But you're supplementing in a strategy that I never see law enforcement or an investigation.
That's not under my control. And you see law enforcement.
I think that you guys are pathologically lying 300 and something times.
Would you like a written statement?
I do.
Because the arguments don't get anywhere. Okay?
I don't want to be argued with. That's why I want to go to another environment that is expressive.
Every right to go.
I mean, in another environment to where someone is not going to pay a Butte police. Please don't cover up your information. That's a form of tampering with evidence, trying to conceal your identity. If you're not doing anything wrong, don't cover it up.
I'm not.
I've had multiple different officers do that.
Take your accusations, Ms. Clark. You can write your statement, or I will leave. I'm not going to sit here and argue. We're not getting anywhere.
I would like to express that I don't want you arguing with me and blaming me for it. I would like to be able to be treated like a normal human being and not be disrespected and taunted for trying to do reports. You're slandering me. Okay, well, I will do that. All locations slander me, ma'am, and I'm trying to get down to the bottom of it and why you guys repeatedly don't get charges. I'll do the report number. Thank you. Okay, what this says is I'm not able to flee my domestic violence crisis for years. My phone is being hacked and calls are being directed to scammers that are prepped to leave me in my crisis. Today I made several calls and no one answered calling crisis hotlines. Then I was forwarded to the same recording calling over 4 locations. I've experienced this years. Every single time I tried to flee, all locations denied me shelter and assistance. The ones I'm able to get are abusive and put me out when my abuser is mad. So you don't want to see why she's not concerned about me being raped and the emails that someone's threatening to rape, murder, and all of that, and someone coming, the locate lady over this location, why no case management has been concerned about that. In all locations, we can't concentrate on why I can't get services, even though that's a felony crime and a conspiracy. Who would I report that conspiracy
Are
to?
they supposed to give you services?
They have case. Everyone treats me like this. Every place I've ever been.
But how do they have case management? I thought they just house people.
No, you pay rent here. You pay rent here. It's not free. You pay rent here. And other parties today help people in their homelessness. Every place I've ever lived have had the same pattern. They won't give me case management. They demanded that I get mental health treatment to live here. And I've been mistreated like that. That's part of the abuse that I told you.
Can't require them.
Well, the conspiracy to violate rights is a felony, so I'm not quite certain on why everything that I'm reporting to you, I just really can't get law enforcement.
You signed a contract to live here. They
I'm not really being heard all these years. Conspiracy to violate rights is a felony. For you allowing this man to contact every location I live in and cover for his crimes, make you a conspirator, this is criminal. And I just want YouTube to know that no matter how you strategize and try to deceive them and other parties, you are actively committing a crime, as well as every other officer that I've came in contact with. So you can, hopefully, the feds or any real law enforcement can see straight through this. I don't think that anyone needs to be able to pay our police department in every location I live, in every environment, and then deflect and then blame me for someone threatening to rape me that has already done it, threatening to kill me, poison water supplies, and I keep getting punished and violated for trying to get law enforcement. I don't want to be forced out into the streets.
Why do you think your water's being poisoned?
Because I got an email, and then they had issues with the water here. And that's a crime to threaten that. Well, we're deflecting on the fact that they're making those threats is criminal, and you and everywhere else that I'm at covers for it. I've sent people those death threats and all of this information, and then they're blaming me and starting arguments with me. And
Blaming you and starting
armies everywhere I live does it, ma'am. There's case management. Conspiracy to violate rights is a felony crime. If you are covering for all the crimes being committed to me, where do I go? That is criminal for my abuser to contact these locations and have them in cahoots with leaving me in his abuse. That's a crime. And I don't.
How do you know he's contacting?
I have emails that you won't see, and I sent them emails that he is saying
I
that.
tried to see your emails earlier. You just accused me of all the things you're
But I don't. This is why it's abusive, because you pathologically lie and enlist others to do it yourself. You walked off when I showed you the email. That's a blatant lie.
Attach this to the case.
That's a blatant lie, like all officers has blatantly lied on me, and in reports over 300 and something times.
Blatantly lying.
You just said that you walked off when I tried to show you the emails. That's a blatant lie. And as you have blatantly lied several different times. I could.
It's all on recorded.
So you have you've looked at my channel, Kiana Clark Peace.
I have this. I don't
Key. Well, not looking at it is a crime. My YouTube channel, Keyana Clark Clark Peace Peace. Let me put it on the paper, because tamper with evidence is a felony. The YouTube channel that you don't want on your body cam footage. Don't drive off like you did last time to tamper with evidence.
If you hurry up and write that.
I don't want you to.
I don't have all day, Miss Clark. I'm not going to stand.
Interrupting, that's a felony. To leave,
No, it's
to
not.
strategize, to leave my report and bully me for reporting crimes, that's a felony.
Write on it, or I can leave.
It's abuse, ma'am. You're abusing your power, and you need accountability for it.
No, ma'am.
Here are the emails. I sent it to Officer Garcia and several other parties, and I thought you had them. So I don't know why you're pathologically lying, but
Ma'am, I asked you to show me earlier, and
you walked off. That's a blatant lie, but here are the emails right here. I showed you some. Yeah, you pathologically lie. That's why I don't want people to come out that pathologically lie. You're being dishonest. I don't want to cover for your crimes, ma'am, like everyone else is.
Thank you, Miss Clark.
She wants to see the email. She didn't drive off, but driving off again. Let me see the emails. Thank you, Miss Clark, and driving off. I wouldn't let her see the emails. It's my fault. Just like it's my fault here, they're not giving me services. And I'm putting myself out. Let's deflect on the fact that I'm not getting case management. And when I asked, there's put outs and abuse. Is that the party that was knocking at the door? They scammed that put outs because I'm actively reporting crimes. So if each time they're strategizing to not see these emails and other parties have got the emails and found them too incriminating, so never responded, what am I supposed to repeatedly do with this? He said, I'm not going to look over 200 and something reports. I'm not going to do it, even though not doing so is a felony. Vandy. So my device has a strange camera angle, so you can't see it. But that's who, and then the other one that I'm recording on is getting blurry. He said right here, I'm not going to look over 200 and something reports of this man's emails. Well, like I said, not doing so is a crime. You don't have that right to choose.